Up next, the Trailblazers. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Williams, Murray out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Yang in at the four-man position.
And it's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
Yang, he's defended by Reed. Shot clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here are the Blazers. Guarded by Doncic. Right side, Williams. Over to the wing. Yang passes to Williams. Clock at 4. Portland needs to get off a shot. Murray off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. That question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 5.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Pass to Williams. And it's Thybulle in the corner. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here is Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Thybulle for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Doncic looking it over. Here's the 3. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Trailblazers trail by 5 from outside the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hayes dishes to Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
To Thybulle. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Trailblazers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That evens the score.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here. You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And Portland has possession after Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Now Williams, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Fires from the wing. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Taken away by Hayes. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. There we are. 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at Los Angeles. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Portland, right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And seeing where Portland is, they're currently looking like a play-in team, which isn't a bad thing, especially when you consider they are in the top portion of that bracket.
Now here's Murray. After Luka Doncic's miss, that one goes in.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's in there. He's got 9.
Assisted, Caleb Love.
So it's the Lakers now. Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got 19 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
For 3, Henderson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 4. From deep, Reeves drops in the tray.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers and he connects on a lot of them.
And here's Henderson. And here's Love for 3. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. He's out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Smart in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. With the shot, and another basket for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And Love's got the ball here for Portland. Trailing here by 8. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. They were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. Let's see some of the numbers here for Toumani Camara. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial two-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Portland with the ball after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Thibault. Pass to Love. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 8. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Thibault. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Love in the post. LaRavia's there. He was all alone on that one. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Reeves outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 6 points. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Buries it from three-point range. Hachimura's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Stolen by Reeves. Out to Doncic. Reeves trying to free himself up. A three-pointer off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Here's the screen. Guarded by Doncic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the defenders. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Trailblazers in second.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Thibault. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 8. And here's Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Guarded by Doncic.
2 minutes.
Thibault on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yang. Pans the shot with nobody near him. 11 points in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Doncic outside. Pass to Laravia. And stolen by Thibault. And they're running. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Inside, Yang. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
Pass to Murray. Now, here's Thibault. Guarded by Doncic. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. No one covering.
Oh, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense, and when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Yang, he's covered by Hachimura. Takes a 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 17.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the loss. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, I don't know about you guys, but my eyes have been glued to this one.
Man, it's hard to even look away. This game has been neck and neck.
Neck and neck? Where'd that come from, Ernie?
I believe that phrase comes from horse racing. Shaq, think of like a photo finish like you and Kenny running to the board.
So if I trip him, would that be facing floor?
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Portland Trailblazers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively.
Thank you for being with us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Murray. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Rob Williams. And it's Yang in at the power forward position. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Pass to Laravia. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Thibault can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again is the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
flawless. Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. First in scoring, third in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. He's got 23.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the shot goes down. Murray's got 7 points.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Six to shoot. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Laravia. Murray. And Murray with his second chance points. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Love checked in for the Trailblazers. And the free throw, no good. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Thibault. Offline with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Here's Love. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers leading by 15. And that one's good. Laravia's got his first 2 points. And it's Love with the ball for Portland. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. From deep, Reeves. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Thibault. And they get it. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Terrence Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Thibault on the wing. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority. Well, his scoring has helped him build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Second personal
That's
foul.
foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Sissoko passes to Love. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Sissoko. His three-pointers off the mark. Hachimura kicks to Hayes. He's feeling it. Again, the Lakers.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He's approaching 40 points for him. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura out there with Jake LaRavia. And again for 3.
He's scorching on another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Hachimura against Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Count that bucket.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that one's good by Henderson.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hachimura's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Up against Doncic. Love dishes to Henderson. Picked off in midair. Oh, Reeves in position.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove. He knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Kicks it out to Love. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Hachimura. Connects again from distance.
He's got his defense rambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 39.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And that one, good. 16 points from Scoot Henderson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Doncic with the steal to the paint. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Yang, he's defended by Laravia. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Yang pass to Williams. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Hachimura. That 3 off the mark. Portland has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Pass to Thibault. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Lakers leading by 23. There's the triple. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Reeves can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a miss there on the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. any hope of a comeback diminished. Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Boy, it seems like every three he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
Williams kicks to Thibault. Hachimura against Williams. 4 on the clock. Love wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next